What is going on, guys? So if you saw a recent video of mine, I actually did an unboxing of the Slingbox 500. Now today's video is actually going to be on how to set it up with your DVR at home and how it all works. So we're going to go ahead and set this up and also set it up on your TV and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. So here I'm actually going to be installing it onto my DVR. I'm actually using Verizon Files, so if that really matters to you, that is what I'm going to be using today. So simply go into the back of the Slingbox 500. We'll go ahead and attach the HDMI cable that came with the Slingbox 500 into the HDMI in port, and then behind on the actual DVR you're hooking it up to, go ahead and put the HDMI cable in there as well. So this is going to give the signal from the actual DVR to the Slingbox. And here on the HDMI out, we go ahead and attach another HDMI cable, and this one is actually going to be going to your TV. So this is going to give the signal to your TV from your Slingbox 500. Once we hook up those two HDMI cables, we'll go ahead and go here to the side and then hook up our component cables, which is going to be the green, blue, and red cables. We're going to attach these that were provided to us in our Slingbox 500 package. Go ahead and put these in the in part of the Slingbox 500, also in the input next to the component cables. So the reason why we actually have to connect these component cables along with our HDMI cable is because some content on the DVR, like some cable channels, actually blocks out HDMI content. So then that way with our component, you will still be able to watch that channel. So that's the reason why we had to hook up both of these. If you still want to be able to view those channels that are usually blocked through HDMI output. So then going back to your DVR here, we'll go ahead and connect our component cables, which is again going to be our green, blue, and red cables. And then we'll go ahead and attach our audio cables as well. Now after you have those set up, if you do need to attach your IR emitter cable that was provided to us in our package of the Slingbox 500, then feel free to do so. This is only needed if your actual Slingbox 500 is going to be hidden and you can't really see the actual IR emitter that is in the front. So go ahead and attach this into this port, and then we'll also go ahead and connect our power, and then we'll be ready to go. Now once we do power up our DVR and our Slingbox 500, we'll be prompted with the welcome screen on your TV, which is going to look just like this right here. You got the welcome screen, and we go ahead and hit start. And after start, we get our internet settings. So if you're going to be connecting this via wireless or Ethernet, the Slingbox 500 does have wireless capabilities, of course. So I'm going to be connecting this wirelessly. So go ahead and select your network and type in the password, and we'll simply go ahead and connect. Now once your network is connected successfully, we'll get this network connection successful screen right here, and then we'll go ahead and continue on to the next step. And here it actually is going to be checking for updates. So depending if your Slingbox 500 is already up to date or not, it'll actually take a couple minutes to update if it's not updated yet, which in my case I did have to update, and it took probably about 10+ minutes. So go ahead and sit back and let it update. Now once your Slingbox has actually fully updated, you'll get the Slingbox updated screen like this, and then we'll go ahead and tap on next, and then we'll be prompted with the internet settings right here. And then we'll go through a couple steps. We'll go ahead and select our wireless connection that we already made in the previous screens, and then it's going to check for the internet access. Then we'll again get our network connection successful screen here, and now we are able to select our Slingbox location, which is in my case going to be USA, and then we'll type in our zip code. And then after we type in our zip code, we'll simply go ahead and hit next. And now it's going to find and configure our component connections and HDMI, all that good stuff on here. And then after that, it's going to search for our TV service providers. Now here in the TV service section, I'll actually go ahead and select Verizon Files, because that's what I'll be using. And whatever your cable company provider is, go ahead and select that here. And then we'll go ahead and hit next. And then now it's going to load up our channel lineup. And this is going to be all the channels that you typically get on your cable box. So once you viewed them, if you want to check them out, you can go ahead and hit next. There's going to be just your guide and everything. Now here we'll go ahead and select our device, whatever type of cable box or DVR, if we use satellite, all that sort of stuff. go ahead and select your device manufacturer. So in my instance, it's going to be Motorola. So I'll go ahead and search for Motorola. And also you can simply just search for a device manufacturer. If it's not listed on here, you can kind of type in like a actual model number and see if it comes up if you can't find it under these options here. Now once your actual TV box or device is set up, we'll go ahead and load up our remote control here. And this is going to just be a little test for your remote control. And once you do find out that it is working by pressing channel up or anything like that, we'll go ahead and select on works fine. And also now we get a prompt where it asks if I connected the same video source to component and HDMI, or are they different video sources. So I'm going to go ahead and select same because they are going to be the same source. And then here on the Sling account, if you do have a Sling account, go ahead and sign into it. But if you don't, go ahead and create one. And then I'll go ahead and create one for myself. And then once you're done setting up your Slingbox account, we will be prompted to the last page of our setup menu. So now it's saying we're all done. And then now we get our menu here. We have live TV. We also have Sling Sync, Sling Projector, settings, and about. So here I'm just going to go ahead and select live TV. And that is actually how you set up your Slingbox 500 to your TV. Be sure to subscribe to the channel because I will be coming out with a review on the actual apps called the Slingplayer apps for the Slingbox 500, where you can actually watch TV on your iPad, on your any sort of tablet, and also on your iPhone and all that good stuff, your mobile device, and even on your computer. So stay tuned for that video. I'll be uploading that really soon, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. And as always, go ahead and hit that like button if you did like this video. Not only helps me, but it supports the channel as well, and it shows me that you liked it. And if you're not yet following me on any of my social networks like Facebook, Twitter, Google+, or Instagram, links will be down below in the description. Go ahead and follow me on those if you want to contact me. And of course, if you feel like being awesome, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified when I come out with all of my latest videos, and also my review on the apps and showing you how those work and all that good stuff. But anyways guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one. Alright? Peace!